We've already talked about the fatal mistakes Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt made in their relationship, and we also found out why their divorce, which began in 2016, dragged on so long and was so unpleasant. You can see about that in our previous videos. And today we will tell you what Brad Pitt regrets after his divorce from Angelina Jolie, and how he is fixing his mistakes. 1. Drugs. We all remember the shocking news that Children's Services and even the FBI were involved in an incident on a plane between Brad Pitt and his eldest son Maddox Jolie Pitt. The actor reportedly abused alcohol and drugs, which provoked a rift with his children and his ex-wife Angelina Jolie. After all the proceedings, Brad Pitt began a strict therapy regimen and adhered to sobriety. I can feel my feelings at my fingertips again. I think that's part of the human condition. You either deny them your whole life or you respond to them and evolve. Pitt once said. Although he gave up everything but alcohol when he started his family, he realized that his alcohol use just became a problem. He was drinking too much. And despite the feelings and unresolved problems that overtook him when he began his sobriety, he's glad he got to that point. 2. Paternity. Naturally, every parent has doubts about whether he is a good mom or dad. But when it comes to alcohol addiction and his own childhood traumas, as in Brad's case, being a model parent is even harder. He was now focused on solving these problems and becoming the father he had always wanted to be, not on repeating the role of the father he had grown up with. He needed to give up the image of the tough dad and separate himself from his unhealthy obsession with the smallest of seeming neglects. I have to be something more to them. I have to show them. And I'm not very successful at that, Pitt said. Pitt's long self-reflection and sobriety is helped by art therapy and pet therapy. The actor tries to learn about love, even when it's difficult. Especially when it's hard. It means loving without ownership. It means not expecting anything in return, he says. 3. Divorce from Jennifer Aniston. Before Brad Pitt met and fell in love with Angelina Jolie on the set of the movie, he had been madly in love with the star of Friends star Jennifer Aniston for more than 5 years. Pitt and Aniston were the epitome of a loving couple from Hollywood, but their love dried up when Pitt chose Jolie over Aniston. After breaking up with Jolie, Pitt sobered up and sought help. His decision to seek help helped him better understand his emotions and his true self, something he had never done in a long time. According to the source, after he was sober, Pitt realized that one of his biggest failures in life was trading Aniston for Jolie. He came to the conclusion that leaving Jennifer Angelina was one of the biggest mistakes of his life, the source said. After that realization, he was determined to apologize to Aniston for everything he put her through. That's exactly what he did, the source said. It was the most intimate conversation Brad and Jen have ever had, the source continued, noting that the conversation allowed Aniston to come to terms with her emotions and forgive Pitt. Do you think if Brad Pitt had stayed faithful to Jennifer Aniston and continued to build a family with her, would he have had such problems with addiction and his relationship with his children? Or is it not about that at all?